I got to ask, high school football starts around here tomorrow. Do you already miss high school or that first day? And what do you both remember about that first day?
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome to just get the pads back on and be back on the field with my team. I do miss it. It was a good time.
We've heard a lot about this O-line, how it's coming along. You guys are pretty young, and I'm sure you feel that chip on your shoulder every day. Just how do you feel like you're progressing as a unit?
I think we're progressing well. This camp's really been finding the best fit and who fits where, so a lot of guys are moving around, and I think it's going well so far, though. A lot of development over the board. So.
Do you feel young as a group, or do you feel like you're mature as a group?
I think we had good leaders like last year, and that helped a lot of guys mature. So we may be young with experience, but I think a lot of guys are more mature than their age may seem. So.
Coach Hafley talked about your ability to move up and down the line. Is it easy or hard, like muscle memory wise, to be able to go from one position to the other?
I think when you initially start, if you've never played the other side or a different position first, that can be a bit challenging to sort of get the techniques down and the mindset of it all. But once you've done it before, it's kind of like picking up an old habit. It doesn't go too far. So yeah.
This time of year, you always hear and see about training camp fights, training camp scraps. I'm sure you've seen what happened with the Patriots the last couple of days. Do you feel like it's a waste of time, or is that ultimately kind of a rallying cry and maybe even a team bonding opportunity?
I think definitely a team bonding opportunity. You may see it on the field, and then when we're back in the locker room, we're still teammates. So whatever happens on the field, it eventually will just bring us closer together. Even if it is a scrap, in the end of the day, we're still teammates. We like each other. So.
You ever been a part of one that was memorable?
I mean, there have been a few. The O-line, D-line always get after it, but again, in the locker room, we're all friends, so it ends up being funny to think back and, look back on all those that happened, so.
I would imagine you and Drew are pretty close on and off the field. Just what's he like? What does he mean to the team? What's he like as a teammate and a player?
I grew up with Drew, so I mean, we are close, coming from the same town and playing on the same O-line. It's awesome. I think he's, an important aspect of the team, so. It's great to have him out there. I was happy when he decided to come here, and it's working out well. So.
You guys have had a lot of shared experiences. Just how much does that help in terms of bonding on the field?
Yeah, I think the connection is definitely there. I think you can feel it. I mean, we know each other. We've been friends for a while, so we got the chemistry. It's kind of built in, so it's helpful.
Who are some other young guys in the O-line we should know about? We know about you. Drew, obviously. Who else should we know as big names?
There's a lot of guys stepping up throughout camp. Jude Bowery's done a great job so far. A lot of guys, Otto Hess, Noah Capea, Nick Thomas. There's been a lot of guys, and I said earlier, it's been a great camp to see who fits and to see who can do what. That's kind of what camp's for everybody. So it's been great to see those guys, develop and really come to their own. So.
How's Coach Googs been in terms of your own development?
He's been awesome, really helpful, super easygoing about stuff when on the field. He never gets too riled up about anything, and you make a mistake, it's just on to the next play. So I think that aspect of him is super helpful, and he's a good teacher with all the techniques and everything.
Great, cool.
All right.
Thank you
guys.
Appreciate it.